Hello, it's so good to see you. I'm Brooke Lorimer. I am a life coach who's been in private practice for 4+ years now. I'm obsessed with matcha. This is my homemade lavender iced matcha. And I love talking to you about ways you can get unstuck and live your most vibrant life from the inside out. So today we are in an unexpectedly gorgeous setting. We're in Long Beach Island, New Jersey, and I just wanted to talk to you about something that I see frequently with women that I coach and in myself. As with all things I share here, it's not like I've figured it out and I've mastered it. It's like coaching is a practice of self-inquiry, and I notice these things in myself as well. Let's talk about it. So if you feel like you have been falling behind in life, or you just can't get to where you want to be, or you have some things you want but not everything, first of all, that's normal, completely normal. I actually don't know anyone who has it all, because having it all is not some external destination, it's an internal feeling. And we're going to talk today about the difference between those two and how to find more ease when you feel like you've been falling behind in life. So this is what I like to call the Triangle Fallacy. 3 sides to a triangle. There's career, there's housing, and there's the relationship, right? And we feel like we should have all 3. By that I mean a career we love, a career we're passionate about, a career that pays us 6 figures. We should also have a house that we own, or a super sexy, cool apartment that's always clean. And we feel like we should have the perfect engagement, the perfect partner, a partner at all, or we have the partner but we feel like we should maybe have the family. Now, caveat, I'm not talking about anyone struggling with infertility issues here, because that is a separate situation. That's not a part of this internal external feelings matrix I'm going to talk about here. That's its own separate grief that's worth honoring, okay? That's not like an external pressure that we're making internal. I'm talking about if you feel like you should have kids and you're not sure. So this idea that having the successful career, the beautiful home, the perfect person that we're married to, and we should have all 3 at the same time, continuously, forever. Can you hear those birds? The idea that we should have all those ducks in a row perfectly till the end of time is a fallacy. When all 3 are not in perfect alignment, I often find that women feel stressed. We feel like, oh no, we don't have it all together. It isn't all as it should be. But here's the kicker. What matters is not checking all 3 boxes perfectly. It's how we feel in our lives about those 3 boxes and elsewhere. Do you feel grounded in who you are? Do you feel like your life is heading in a direction that makes sense to you, that feels good to you? And that's what matters, because from that place, the right actions emerge, not just the ones that are performative, but the ones that are really going to help you live your most authentic and true life. So when we feel misaligned, it's not because we're behind. And that's the trick. These external boxes set up by society, part of why they exist is to make us feel behind, make us feel guilty about what we do have, what we don't have. So feeling like you don't have all 3 of these things aligned perfectly, or 2 of them, or even 1 of them, is not a sign that you need to hustle more, work harder, figure it out, time block your way to a solution. Yeah? It's a sign that we're being invited to listen more deeply to ourselves and calibrate our life from the inside out. Because if we are constantly chasing external markers that are making us feel exhausted, and again, I know because I have been there, it's time to come back into ourselves. Okay, so let's talk about it. So here's what I want to ask you. Who do you know that actually has all 3 of those things? Okay, maybe you could name 1 or 2 people, or a celebrity, right? Who do you know that has all 3 of those things happily? Like truly fulfilled? It's not that many people, and here's why. If that many people had all those things and were truly fulfilled, we wouldn't see as many midlife crises, as many divorces, as many friends crying to each other privately about how they feel like they have it all, they should be grateful, but they're just not happy. And I'm not hating on anyone who has all 3. If you have all 3 and you're happy, More power to you. This video is not for you. But more often than not, I think having all three is a fallacy, because we're supposed to feel like we should have it all together with the job, we should have it all together with the romantic partner, and we should have it all together with the housing situation, or any three combinations of any sort of external pressures. I think it just leaves us feeling lackluster once we get all three, if it's not what we really wanted, right? Like, maybe we have the money or the resources to buy that perfect house in that perfect area, and then we live there and we feel empty because what we actually wanted was to use that money for traveling the world for a year. Or maybe we marry that person that our family said, marry them, it'll be great. And you realize actually you just stayed with them out of obligation and you're not that happy. Or maybe you achieved so hard for the career. I see this one a lot in women. And you achieved so hard for that career, and now you've got the corner office and you think, is this it? Because I work a lot and I'm going to die one day and my life is chained to a desk. I'm more so pointing to when we orient to external ideas of what success looks like, or what we need to have as women in order to feel valid in society, it often leaves us feeling empty or confused. If your life doesn't look like this perfect imbalanced triangle where everything's figured out and happy all the time, and you can say like, I bought the perfect house with my perfect partner and my perfect job. If like me, you can't say those words, there's nothing wrong with you. You're not behind. You are not broken. You are becoming. So pause and breathe and take a moment to ask yourself, do I like where I'm going? Do I like what I'm building? Do I like who I am in this moment? Because that is the real compass. And if you need help finding that compass, shoot me a comment below. I'd love to help you as a coach. You can find me on Instagram at Brooke Loves Knitting, because you know me, I love to talk about knitting too. And please subscribe for more videos about personal growth, self-alignment, knitting, matcha, all things creative and joyful and vibrant living. See you in the next one.